Italian desserts are one of the famous in the world. They are spread out through the ages from their creation. They are simple to do, but delicious. For instance, tiramisu, crostata, semifreddo, gelato, Pannacotta, and a lot more. As they describe Italian desserts, dolce. Hi, I'm Daniel Lichis.
Hello, I'm Alessandro Panatoni. Welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. So, Shafi, what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to talk about dessert, Italian dessert.
Ah, che buona.
Yes, che
Tiramisu.
dolce.
Yes. What do you say? Dolce vita, as they said.
Yeah, la dolce vita.
La dolce vita. Life is so
Actually,
sweet, people.
actually, La Dolce Vita was an Italian movie,
True,
and it
Shafi.
actually was the name of my restaurant when I was living in Sarnia, Ontario.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah,
So, La Dolce Vita means in English, yeah, Shafi? Can you
a sweet
translate it?
life. Yes.
Sweet life, people.
Yeah,
Like
the
the
life is sweet.
like the dessert of Italian people.
Absolutely.
Why we say it's sweet? Because they're really sweet and
Yes.
delicious. And let's say tiramisu.
Tiramisu, yeah. It's one of the most famous dessert, Italian dessert around the world.
It's a national anthem.
Yes, that's right. It's a nice layered Italian dessert.
Actually, we discussed this on the second season. We talk
Yeah.
about tiramisu, but we want to expand more because we right now we're talking about, of course,
About dessert.
Italian desserts.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Chef Alessandra's favorite Italian dessert is crostata.
Yes, my favorite. Yes.
So, Chefy, why crostata is your favorite dessert?
So because was my mom was always make a crostata. Every time I can smell the crostata, I feel make me go back home. And make me feel at home. And yeah, it was one of our favorites. Well, still my favorites, of course. Yes, and it's a simple because it's a simple dessert. I'm not crazy for a creamy dessert or stuff like that, but when you're talking about crostata, it's like a tart. It's like a Italian pie practically, and made with the homemade jam because my parents make always homemade jam every year. Yes, it's unbelievable. Like nice coffee and a nice piece of crostata. Oh, to die
Yes,
for.
yes. Chefy, in every region in Italy, there's a different kinds of crostata too, right?
Yeah, well, everybody make a different kind. Let's say that. Okay. Some people say that this one, the crostata, is begin in Venice. Some other things that begin in Naples. Um, I believe when you have a base of nice crust for the crostata and a nice base of dough for the crostata, then after you can put whatever you like inside. For example, jam. You can put fruits. You can put Nutella, of course, ricotta. If you go to talk about ricotta cheese, after you can put the candied fruits inside, and you can make a pastiera napoletana with the grain. It's all the base is the same, but the stuffing is different. Yes.
Sure. It's like lasagna too, right, Chefy?
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
Can I use mascarpone, Chefy?
Yes, you can use mascarpone. You can use chocolate. Um, yeah, but my favorite is always with the jam.
Oh, any kind of jam.
Yes, any kind. Well, my mom make a very good prune jam. Very, very good. I really like it.
So if you compare crostata to tiramisu, what make the difference?
Wow. Tiramisu, it's a soft, let's say, it's a soft dessert, a soft spoon dessert. And crostata, it's It's a kind of tart. So the difference is it's the consistency of the dessert. I love tiramisu. It's for me it's an amazing dessert. It's really national anthem for for Italian dessert. But and it's it's got the coffee inside. You got to put a nice espresso and give it a kick, for wake you up.
True.
And but I always prefer the crostata. It doesn't matter. So I would say crostata 10 points. I say tiramisu 9 and 3/4.
So, Shafi, what do you mean by crosstata? Can you explain in English? In English, what the
In
meaning?
English, well, practically crostata, it's a tart or a pie.
Yes.
Um, and if you think about it, it's the first recipe you can see about the crostata was dated in 1450 or 56, something like that, on
Yes.
the cooking books. Um, but like I say, we know where the start this kind of dessert. But practically, the crostata is one of the classic Italian dessert, which is made with a pastry crust, jam, or ricotta, fruits, and
Yes.
it's considered one of the best tart in Italy.
Yes. Best start.
Yes.
So, how about tiramisu? If you give the meaning of tiramisu, what is it?
Tiramisu, if you translate the words tiramisu, it means pick me up. So I think it's, well, of course, because of the coffee, pick you up. The
Yes.
eggs, you got the zabayon inside. And it's they give you so much energy.
True.
So, and
That,
that's why they pick you up. You got the marsala wine. And
yes. Kalua.
nice cocoa on top. But yeah, you can change the liquor, of course. The best dessert. Okay. Well, we got tiramisu, of course.
Of course.
I will say, well, cannoli siciliani, very famous. It's a classic
Oh,
Sicilian cannoli.
che
Or
buono.
yes, cassata siciliana, or pannacotta.
That's the variation of creme brulee.
Yeah, well, it's a cream. It's panna cotta. It's kind of like a cream pudding. Let's say like
True.
this, cream pudding,
Yes.
originated from Piemonte, and you can put any kind of sauce you like, or coulis you like. You can put blueberry, raspberry, strawberry. Yeah, I put even chocolate on top. Panna
Oh,
cotta, it's a simple dessert, but it's very tasty.
yes. Simple but delicious. If you compare creme brulee to panna cotta, creme brulee is lots of work to do, while panna cotta is easy.
But you don't have to cook the in the oven like you do a creme brulee. Panna
Yes.
cotta is so easy. Just put gelatin inside, and that's it.
That's true.
Mm.
It's a variation of Italian cuisine of creme brulee. It
Yes,
is
that's
easy to
correct.
prepare. As we chef is saying that Italian cuisine is more easy and delicious.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
that's a good example is panna cotta.
Daniel, you like gelato?
Oh, che buono.
Well, that's my number five here. Gelato.
Yes.
Oh man, I have my very good friends is a nice store in Ostia. Is the name of the store is the Frutto Proibito.
Okay.
That means the prohibit fruits,
Mm-hmm.
and he's making this amazing gelato.
Oh, wow.
I was used to go over there when I was a child, when his father was the owner, and the son take over, and he keep the same tradition recipe like his father. He actually making something new too on it,
Yes.
and it's the best ice cream and gelato you can find in Ostia, close to my
No.
house. Oh yes,
I like
oh
the
yeah.
flavor of pistachio and stracciatella.
Stracciatella, oh yes, oh, such amazing. I like Nutella. I like the taste of the bacio. The bacio. It's got the hazelnuts and the chocolate inside. and a
Oh yes,
stracciatella. Yes, it's amazing.
yes. People, if you go to Italy, number one you're gonna do taste
Oh
gelato.
yes, where you go, it's whoever make it doesn't matter. It's good anyway.
Yes,
It's unfortunately it's my problem when I go with my kids in Italy.
yes.
They have to eat gelato at least once a day. When I go over there, because every time we go out there, Papa, there is a gelato store over there. Let's go, let's go. Oh, okay, let's go. Another gelato, another gelato.
Gelato, yes. One of a kind
Yeah,
dessert.
then of course, then there is the grandparents. They're gonna spoil my kids,
Yes,
my dad and my mom, and then
yes.
for dinner, you guys want gelato? My kids, of course, they say yes, of course.
Certo, certo.
Yes. What about? Do you like semifreddo? Semifreddo, it's an old-fashioned dessert, but it's coming back. It's coming back
It's
as
a
a dessert.
classic, Shafi.
Yes, it's a classic. I love it. Semifreddo. Making semifreddo is for me, it's amazing.
True. We serve semifreddo in our gala
Oh
night.
yes.
Oh, she really, our guests really like it.
Yeah,
Then
well,
crumble
you can make any kind of semifreddo. It's almost like an ice cream. So you can make fruits, you can make cream semifreddo, you can make chocolate. Oh yes, any kind of semifreddo.
different flavor, right, Shafi?
Yes.
So, Shafi, can you give a little bit, yeah, procedure in making semifreddo?
Semifreddo, absolutely. Okay. I make you an easy one. Then I always make. Practically, I make a base a custard, or I make a salsa anglaise, and then I add the meringue. I add the Italian meringue, the whipped cream,
Yes.
and then I just put in the stamp, a nice biscotto in the middle, a
Oh,
nice
wow.
crunchy biscotto in the middle, and sometimes I put uh, some nice piece of chocolate inside, so you get the crunchy of the chocolate too. And then
Yes.
that's how you put in the freezer, and around you slice, and
Yes.
you serve like semi-freddo, almost cold. It means, you know,
Very cold.
so it can be a little bit defrost, it can be, still frozen. It's almost like an ice cream cake.
True.
Kind. It's not
It,
the same, because ice cream cake is different. But
yes. Bake Alaska is different. Food like lots of gelato inside
oh
and
yeah, big Alaska, yes. Then you had to put all the meringue, and then you could put the flame on the middle, no?
yes.
Yeah. It was well, we're talking about in the 90, yeah. My, when I started to work in the pastry shop, yeah, that's
Yes.
Bake Alaska was a big deal at that time, yeah. No, I remember I was doing it when I was a kid.
What else in your list for your next
On my list, I got cassata siciliana from the Sicily.
yes.
Absolutely.
Is it cannoli is the same in Sicily came from, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And the cannoli and the cassata siciliana, it's almost the same feeling. The cassata, it's a cake made with a sponge cake around, and there is still the ricotta cheese, the candied fruits, there is the chocolate, and then there is the sugar all around in this cake. It's the
Mm,
icing on the cake. And there's some in if you go to Sicily, then they put on top of the cake, they put the candied fruit, they make it all there. They are
yes.
amazing. The orange, the lemon, the all the cherries. It's all handmade, homemade, fantastic.
Yes.
And the cannoli instead they have the shell, the cannoli shell.
Yes.
Uh, they are deep fry the cannoli shell, and they are stuffed still with the ricotta cheese, and they put the chocolate outside, or they put the pistachio, or sometimes they put a cherry, or sometimes they put orange candied fruits on one side, and
Yes.
lots of icing sugar.
Yes. Lots. So what made of cannoli, Chefy? Made of flour or
Yeah,
regular.
it's basically, yes, it's flour. It's there is a little bit butter. There is a little bit cocoa, cinnamon inside. Everybody's got different recipe to make the. Some people make put even marsala wine inside that, inside
Oh wow.
the dough.
Yes.
And
So
yeah, but this is very. Its origin is go around the Palermo, Messina city of Sicily. That's the most popular where they
we're
practically they born this cannoli.
interesting.
Yes, yes.
So what else on your list, Shafi?
On
We
my
have
list,
cannoli.
I have torta caprese. The torta caprese, it's practically it's an Italian chocolate dessert cake, and
Oh, okay.
it's very simple, and but it's originated in Capri, from
Yes.
Capri, and it's a very simple cake, and with there is almond inside, almond flour, and chocolate, and just with icing sugar, served with icing sugar on top. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay. That's delicious,
Oh
as they
yes,
say.
oh yes.
So how about correct?
Zabaione, Zabaione.
Tabayone,
Oh,
yes.
Zabaione, yes, Zabaione, of course. Wow. If we make a tiramisu, we use Zabaione. So Zabaione, it's just eggs, sugar, and liquor. You
Oh,
use
wow.
marsala wine. Oh, yes. You really give you energy.
Booze. You're gonna give
Yeah,
me
we
booze.
actually put on the in a cocktail glass. We serve in cocktail glass in Italy, and
Yes.
put some whipped cream on top. It's very very good, very very good,
Yes.
amazing.
Que bono, as they said.
Yes.
So how many desserts on your list, Shafi? How many items?
I got thousand of dessert in my list. Well, we get close to Christmas, so I will say panettone.
Panettone, yes.
Yes.
So is it easy to do panettone, Shafi?
No, not very easy. It's take time, lots of time. It's the raising time. It's very long.
Oh,
But if you make one at home, yeah, it's gonna take you one day, or but it's gonna be good because it's homemade. It's amazing. Yeah, but it's probably um, uh, candied fruits, kind of brioche. Let's say, can we call
yeah,
it like this? Some kind of brioche bread.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a sweet
So
cook. Yeah, it's got the shape like mount, like uh, the
hill, like
yes,
small
the
hill.
heel. Yeah,
So, Shafi, there's a lot of flavor of panettone too,
yes,
right?
yes.
Every region in Italy, they have different flavor. If you go to your place, what's usually flavor that people doing it?
Well, they use the vanilla essence, almond essence inside. There is um, uh, butter essence too, because it's rich of butter too, eh? But we put even the sense of butter inside.
So, what are the top five best desserts that you can recommend for?
Top five best desserts
Yes,
that I can recommend. Well,
yes.
of course, I'm going to put my crostata, of course, but well, I have to put my crostata. Uh, well, of course, tiramisu, of course. Tiramisu, I would say gelato, I would say crostata, and cannoli, and pannacotta. What about that?
Yes.
What about that?
No, perfect, Shafi. That's be amazing. As I was saying, Chef and I saying that any kind of in Italian cuisine, from dessert, soup, course, they are simple but delicious.
That's right, yeah. And you know what? Once you start to make at home, and you see how simple they are, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna really love it. Yes, absolutely. And let me know
It's
if somebody needs the recipe. I'm gonna send it.
definitely chef.
Definitely, no problem. Absolutely.
It's free for charge,
Yes,
people.
absolutely. I'm not jealous of my recipe. Absolutely not.
Yes. Chef will give you the best recipe for desserts and ricotta and
Oh yes,
everything that we're gonna discuss here. Sooner or later, we will make a chef and I. We're gonna make a book and recipe for it.
absolutely. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we're
yes.
chef and I are planning to do that, and we're gonna do a book, a
Yeah, why not?
recipe
Yes, absolutely.
of what we are doing. Okay,
Yes.
people. Okay, Shafi, let's listen to one of my interview. What they can say about Italian dessert.
Okay.
Miss Jocelyn, what is Italian dessert for you?
An Italian dessert is, I think I find it sweet because they say it's about dolce.
Dolce Vita!
Yeah. It says sweet. And it's about their history.
So if you rate Italian desserts to 1 to 10, where is it?
I will say 8.
Why is 8?
Because I find it like if I eat it, I can see what is their history came from.
Wow, very well said, Miss Jocelyn. So in general, what can you say about Italian desserts?
It was a Italian culinary history that has been a pass through ages.
Yes, true.
Tradition.
It's tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Totally agree with you, Miss Jocelyn. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, Shafi, what else you can say about
Italian dessert.
Italian desserts?
Okay. I can say, the Italian desserts are just as famous as pizza and pasta.
Who knows tiramisu? Come
Oh,
on,
yes,
everybody knows tiramisu. They are
absolutely.
they know how to do tiramisu. Even if you are a first timer to do it, it's so easy to do. You can do any kind of flavor.
Hmm.
From if you don't want the coffee, change with what a good
Well, depending what
liquor.
kind of tiramisu they want to make. If they want to make, let's say, a strawberry tiramisu, they can change it with maybe um, hmm, strawberry coulis inside, or even a spumante, just to
Sure.
wet the. Yeah, there is so many ideas.
Yes. So people, we are encourage you to try Italian desserts. What is your advice for the beginners who want to try or Italian desserts as simple as we are talking about?
Well, to make dessert, well, of course you gotta love you gotta love the sweets. That's for sure.
Definitely.
You know, and try, yeah, because the more time you try, better you're gonna have a better result in the future, of course. And don't be don't be afraid to make a mistake. Maybe the pie is gonna cook, the crostata is gonna cook too much, or it's gonna the jam is gonna dry up, the marmalade is gonna dry up on the crostata, or the tiramisu is gonna be too sweet.
Rani.
No problem. It's all
Yes.
good. You just eat a little bit less than a usual cut,
True.
and drink a nice coffee. It will be okay.
Yes.
No, just
Wow.
no, just don't don't worry, because it's
Yes.
they're all coming back. If you do a little bit of time. Absolutely.
Mistake make you perfect.
Yes, absolutely. Make
In
sure you find somebody who's going to taste the dessert for you. If you can't find nobody, call me and Daniel, and we're gonna come right away.
oh
Absolutely.
yes. We are the doctor. We can doctor it.
Yeah, yes, no problem. We're gonna come and be the testers.
Definitely, we're the judge.
Yes.
So, Chef and I, as we talking about our last episode, be natural. If your passion is cooking and you have this eagerness to do it, if you have those quality, it comes naturally.
Yes. Yes.
Cooking. Cooking is just like other hobbies. It's just like if your hobby is writing, it comes naturally the way you write your book, the way you write a novel or whatever. It's the same with cooking, people. It
Yes.
comes naturally within yourself.
Yes, that's the same thing I tell my staff, the stuff that I until now. Just love what you're doing, and for sure you're gonna have the best result after. Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. And Sheffy, shout out to the people listening in South Africa. We are
Hello.
Thank you so much, people. We are number 35 in Apple chart. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
So, Sheffy, thank you for your
No
time.
problem. Of course. American people,
See you soon.
see you later.